I'm Mixer Giant, and this is the top 10 characters you want to see in Injustice 3. I hate Injustice. The characters are unlikable in it. And to see the characters I love do such horrible things, it's like someone went each down in my throat, pulled out my intention, and tied it around my neck. And the only change is that people suffer, more people die, people do terrible things, and more people turn evil. Plus, Batman's the one who suffers the most in it. And the reason why I'm doing this is for you guys, the fans. And I'm going to be including a lot of characters on the same pick. Number 10, the guest stars. Dr. Manhattan is a godlike being, so he'll be able to take on Superman. And Superman managed to inspire Dr. Manhattan to become a good guy again in Doomsday Clock. This version of Dr. Manhattan would be discussed with this version of Superman. The guest stars would be Dr. Manhattan, Rorschach already kills supervillains and he sees things in black and white, so he'll go after Superman. And Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, and Spider-Man. Wolverine kills supervillains, so he'll go after Superman. It would get people hyped for a Marvel and DC crossover if they ever do one in the future. Iron Man's already similar to Batman, so he would be able to take on Superman. Because Captain America would never kill people, he would be a good match for Superman. And Spider-Man would never kill people, so he would also be a good match for Superman. Number 9, members of the Teen Titans and one of the villains. You should use Protector and make it then this route him being a part of the Teen Titans. You should also use Red X because of them using him in the main DC universe. And Omen, so you would have more members of the original Teen Titans. And with Prometheus, you can make it that he lost all hope in the superheroes after Superman turned evil. Number 8, largest supervillains. With Clayface, you can make it that he had a daughter, and in this road he was a good father to her, and him helping Batman to try and defeat Superman. But him having a death scene where Batman fails to save him, and it being the same version of Clayface and his daughter Annie from the new Batman adventures. And you also need to do the death scene in the same kind of death scene from the new Batman adventures. And for Killer Croc, he already got married to Orca and had a son with her in the Injustice universe. So you would need to do a good reason for why he's in this Injustice. Number 7, the magic users. You would need to do Zatanna because of her feeling bad, her abandoning Bruce during the first Injustice, and her working together with Bruce to stop Superman to make up for it. And John Constantine would help her defeat Superman because of him being in love with her and to protect their daughter. Him needing to do some things so Batman would trust him since he tricked him in the last Injustice. But it would be good since magic is one of Superman's weaknesses. And for Big Barda, you can have her playing strong, running through things using her boom tube, using her super strength. And for Mr. Terrific, he would be athletic, flying around on his disc, avoiding things and trapping people. And because Aquaman was already in the first two Injustice, and Mira is his wife, you can also make it that you put Mira in the game. You could also make it that she attacks people the same way as Aquaman does. Number 6, Starfire and Blackfire. Some of the Teen Titans died in the Metropolis explosion. Some of the others were put into the Phantom Zone by Superman but were let out by Batman. Not only would Starfire make a new team of Teen Titans, but she would also try to get revenge on Superman. And you can also make it that in this round, her sister Blackfire cares about her, and her trying to kill Superman for putting the Teen Titans in the Phantom Zone. Number 5, the Wilson family. Number 5, the Wilson family. So Deathstroke's kids could try to kill Superman for revenge. Rose Wilson can see into the future, is Deathstroke's daughter, and she's a member of the Teen Titans. So you can make it that she was a member of the Teen Titans in this world, and her working together with them to try and kill Superman, with the other kids of Deathstroke, like her brother Grant Wilson, Deathstroke's son, and can make it that in this universe Grant didn't die, and his brother Jericho. Number 5, the villains of the story. Number 4, the villains of the story. The Batman Who Laughs is an evil version of Batman, and this is a game about an evil Superman. And Hush is Bruce Wayne's childhood friend who became one of his greatest villains. He should be adapted into more forms of media. And the storyline introduced in Batman Hush is one of Batman's most iconic storylines. And also, you can make it that in this route he's still friends with Bruce Wayne and him becoming hushed to help Batman defeat Superman. Number 3, the lanterns. You would need all the main lanterns from each lantern corps. And if you use Jessica Cruz and Simon Badge, you can make it that they became Green Lanterns and them liking to fight, and them hating that Hal Jordan became a supervillain. The Yellow Lanterns are powered by fear. The Red Lanterns are powered by rage. The Star Sapphires are fueled by love. The Indigo Lanterns are fueled by compassion. The Orange Lanterns are fueled by greed. The Blue Lanterns are fueled by hope. The Black Lanterns are fueled by death, and the White Lanterns are fueled by life. Injustice 3 is going to do the Blackest Night storyline, which is good because so many people have died in it. And you would need Necron and Black Hand as the main villains because they were the main villains in the Blackest Night story. Number 2, the secondary character. Damian Wayne, and don't do him so unlikable this time. Black Adam because he was in the first 2 games. Aquaman because he would still need to be against Batman, but also him being more against Superman. And while him still being uneasy with the surface world, him being more trusting of the surface world. Cyborg, and after finding out that Superman put the other Teen Titans in the Phantom Zone, him going against Superman. You would also need to do Cyborg admitting that he was wrong, and him going to jail for killing supervillain. And to make sure he doesn't break out of jail again this time, you would need to make it that they permanently deactivated his tag. And you would need to do Black Adam caring about Kahndaq and protecting Kahndaq because of it being his home country. And you doing someone defeating him and getting the powers of the Rocket of Eternity. Then get rid of Black Adam by banishing him there. And Green Arrow and Black Canary. Because of the original Green Arrow dying and the Green Arrow from the main universe coming to the Injustice universe. And because of him marrying the Injustice Black Canary and them having a son together. And you would also need Flash and Green Lantern because of them needing to redeem themselves. Before I reveal our top pick, here's a few honorable mentions.
I will kill each and every one of you with my bare hands if I have to!
Number 1, the main characters. You would need Harley Quinn because of her being one of the main characters in Injustice. And the Joker because he's one of the most iconic supervillains and he's the one who started Injustice. Wonder Woman, and you would need Batman using the Lasso of Truth on her for her to admit what she was doing was bad. And that she did overreact to Steve Trevor and that she shouldn't have become a supervillain. And that she turned Superman into a monster. And also with Harley Quinn, you would need to make it that she's still healing from when Wonder Woman stabbed her. And when Supergirl used her heat vision to save her life. And her still being on Batman's side. And you need Superman in the game because the story is Superman being evil. And because he swore that he would come back from the Phantom Zone. And Supergirl because she wanted to change what the people saw her symbol stood for. And for her to make it that her symbol brings hope again. Because of Superman turning evil and him making people fear it. Which as I heard during Batman's Circle of Trust. And Batman also coming back and him preparing for if Superman ever comes back. And him welcoming Supergirl into his Circle of Trust. And the whole of Injustice is Batman fighting against Superman and defeating Superman. And you should make it that not only does Batman defeat Superman this time, but this time he puts him in prison in the Phantom Zone. And he doesn't kill him. Because Batman is trying to prove to Superman that you don't need to kill people. Do you agree with our top 10 list?
No.
Please send me more ideas on other videos you want me to do.